this is gonna be a response, a video response to Dan Brown's video called "How Can BP Win Me Back?" There is no way in the world BP can win me back. It's impossible. They screwed up big time, and I don't see why anybody would. I mean, a lot of people use that golf, for ways of income, for, the fishermen, the restaurants, who need the fishermen for the fish, it all just goes back to the fishermen, The people who live there need the fishermen. And with the golf, being like that, I mean, there's it's all contaminated, and sucks. I mean, none of them can actually use that anymore. The fishermen are out of jobs, the restaurants, all the little things there. Since BP did that, the fishermen, they're out of jobs, and that's stupid of them. I don't know if I can use that word, but it's just something that wasn't, intelligent. It wasn't right. They knew that oil rig had problems, but they just ignored the technicians, and they just continued drilling at it until this happened. Which is stupid of them. I'm sorry. I don't know if I can use that word, but that's what it basically it was. I mean, I don't see why anybody will, go back to them. I mean, I sort of, not sort of, I do agree with Dan Brown's video, with the letter and everything, where they would have to write a letter admitting that they messed up. Yeah, that still probably wouldn't win my respect back. It's just them admitting it, that they screwed up. That and that doesn't really help. They did something not smart, unintelligent, or something like they messed up, and it was just not right. What I'm ticked, like the rest of you. I also agree that just making this video, saying that we're mad doesn't help anything, but I felt like I have to get my voice out there as well, and it's just not right. It was just not right. I think that Dan Brown is correct on they should make a letter admitting that they did something completely and utterly dumb. Please do not flag this video, because it's just the way I see it, and it's just not right. I clearly hope that the golf gets cleaned up so that those fishermen can get back to their jobs, because without those fishermen we wouldn't have fish, so I sincerely hope the golf gets cleaned up as soon as possible, because without them we wouldn't have fish, so I sincerely hope that the golf gets cleaned up as soon as possible. You know, so I sincerely feel bad for the fishermen that lost their jobs because it's something that could have been avoided. You know, that this something could have been avoided. So I sincerely feel bad for all those fishermen out there who lost their jobs. So, you know, all those fishermen out there, I'm sorry for you, for all those fishermen or fish. Yeah, but BP messed up, and there's no easier way of putting it. That's all. That's all.